Hello everybody, Peter Donaldson here again to talk to you from the Grampian Transport Museum. Now this time, instead of an object, we're going to look at a photograph, and it's one of the things that I find particularly interesting with my job is to look at a photograph and find out what, where, when and how it came from. Because people lend us photographs, but very often they come from their great uncle or whatever, and they don't know a lot about the background of it. Now then, this one here is a copy of the photograph. We have lots and lots and lots of negatives, and they are very old negatives too. And I have a special gizmo here which you can show it on, and I think I might have shown some of you before. I actually mount a camera on it and take a high-res photograph of it. It's a cheaper way of doing it than buying many £1000s worth of equipment. But that is what the photograph actually looks like, and Reese will give you proper copies as we go through. But what about this? This is a Model T truck circa 1921, and it's fascinating because the background of it, we have no idea where it is. And so what I did was this section here I blew up, and Reese has got that as well. And you can see down in the corner there a boat shed which was called Ogilvie's, an Ogilvie's boat shed, and I wondered if that would give us a clue as to where it had come from. So I've been online, as we all do, and there is a website, a blog, which was put on by a chap called Reed, and it's still there, and the blog records how his father, Mr. Reed, bought the company in 1958. And so that's quite interesting, because he then gave an idea as to where it was and said that the system behind the various buildings behind it were knocked down and replaced by the Aberdeen Boat Club. So I've been online, and this will be being shown to you as well. I've been online, and you can actually see the houses behind the truck there. They're still there, and it's on the north bank of the Dee, and you can actually still see it today. So that's quite an interesting photograph, that one. The truck itself is a 2.9 litre engine, 1-ton truck, and it belonged to a chap called James Reed, merchant, Finian. And the Finian, you can see that quite clearly there. But the truck itself is fascinating because it's developed from the cars, and good old Henry Ford was doing a lot of work with cars as well. And so there we are. He was based in Finian. The little sacks there is a bit of a shame, you can't actually read them. It may be, I can't actually quite see what it says. It says Northwick on the sack. But the other thing which you can often find out from these sort of photographs is to take a photograph of the wheel and blow it up and see what you can see. And those are Goodyear tyres. So that's another little bit of information you find from a simple photograph. Until the next object.